All right, so as you can see, I was scheduled to come back to Nigeria on the 13th of this month. However, I had to change my flight and I came back to Nigeria yesterday because of this particular case. You see, this case I'm about to share now is one of the most craziest, heartbreaking betrayal. It's one of the most craziest cases I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. So I had to come back because I want to be in court with these people on the 12th, which is tomorrow in Lagos. So from Abuja, I'll be going to Lagos. Now, what happened? This guy on my screen, his name is Justice. He's an alumni of Imo State University, graduated in 2022. But before he graduated, while he was in school, his sister, Tekla, God blessed the girl. They were all living in Ajegule. But before he left for school, they were all living in Ajegule. The family house is in Ajegule. The mother is a nurse. She works in a clinic, that she partly owned in Ajegule, right? So all of them, they were all just doing normal hustling. Then he got admission and then he went to Imo State University. While he was in school, God blessed the sister Tekla. She went into phone accessories. She was selling phone, power bank, gadgets, So God blessed her through that means. And then she decided to relocate the whole family from Ajegule to the island, but around Sangotedo. So they were staying there, and then he graduated in 2022. And then when he came back home, he saw that, oh, my sister is doing well, my family is okay, So the sister was living with the elder sister, the younger sister, who is also going to school in Bayelsa State, the dad and the mom, right? They were all living together. So he came and he joined them. So while they were all together, him, Justice, was going to the sister's shop, to help her out there. And then one day, he now asked of his friend in Ajegule. The friend's name is Ediri. He asked of Ediri and he said, sis, how far now? I know they see my friend Ediri. It's been long, I've not heard from him. He started saying, since we left Ajegule, I've not really connected with people like that, So the guy decided to call his friend, Ediri. And then when he called his friend, he asked his friend Ediri, he said, Ediri, how far now? How you doing now? That one said, my life hard, I did Ajegule, things really, really hard for me. I don't get anything what they do. It really, really did difficult. So based on, they grew up together in Ajegule. As a matter of fact, this Ediri and Justice, the house is not far from each other, just adjacent to each other. So they grew up together. They've known themselves from like 13, 14 years old, So he said, okay, you know what? No wahala, you be my brody, you be my best friend. Let me talk to my sister. My sister is doing well. Maybe you will come and be joining me to sit down in her shop while we help her sell, and then I can tell her to pay you since things need to go well, So the guy said, I would really appreciate. So Justice now spoke to his sister. When Justice spoke to his sister that I want Ediri to come and join me here in this house, then from here we'll be going to your shop together, because Ediri, Ediri be like our family too. The sister said, no. I don't want Ediri here, I beg. I don't want all those people. I beg. We are okay here. Let's just stay like this. The brother insisted, he begged. The brother now told the father, because the father also know Ediri and Ediri's parents. And because Ediri used to come to the house, and the father see Ediri like a son. So they all sat down. The older sister, they were now begging Tekla. Say, Tekla, I beg. Tekla, please, just let this boy. This boy, they really go through a lot. And the thing, just the way it was not okay for us then, they are going through that same thing. Because God bless you now, you still feel extend. So the girl said, okay, no wahala. Oh yeah, he can come. So Ediri came. When Ediri came to Sangotedo, they were now going to a shop, they will walk, they will come back. Now, while they were there, Justice had applied for International Brewery's job in Ogun State. He applied for the job in October, 2 months after he came back, he applied for the job. So they now called him that, I think this work don't click. So he now went to Ogun State. When he got to Ogun State, he started working. Around January period, he now called Ediri. He now said, Ediri, I don't secure this place, International Breweries, where they make Star Radler, and they pay me 400,000 naira every month. Because of how hardworking I am and how dedicated I am to this job, I am very, very close to my boss. Very, very close to my boss. So I am pitching you that my boss can bring you here, right? So as if they go well for me, if they go well for you, may you say they support your family. Brothers for life. So Ediri said, I would really appreciate it. Around February, 11th, he now called Ediri and now say he don't pure. I've spoken to my boss, they say you should come for interview. So now it's for us to pray that they accept you, they see you, and they like you, right? So on the 13th, Ediri now came to Ogun State to come and meet Justice. When he got to Ogun State, Justice was busy inside because it's a professional setting, international breweries where they make Star Radler, Trophy, you know, very professional setting. So it's not that kind of one where you just go carry somebody and enter. So it was a thing where he was now praying to God that they accept his friend. So when he came, you know, he did the interview, he was inside. But before he came, he had called Ediri, say, my house is in so place. This is where I dropped the key. So when you come, we are not allowed to use our phones, right? So when you come, my phone might be off. You go to the house. After your interview, you go to my house. You go and wait for me in Ogun State. So after work, I will come back home. Ediri agreed. So he came. That one was busy inside. He did the interview. Then at night, after Justice closed, Justice now went home. When he got home, he didn't see Ediri. He checked everywhere, didn't see Ediri. He waited for hours, thinking maybe Ediri went somewhere to buy something. He didn't see Ediri. It's okay. You know what? Let me call him. He called Ediri. Ediri, where you there now? How far? I don't close from work. I don't see you. Ediri said, oh, I don't go back to Lagos. He said, but you come here. Come do interview. You know, wait for me where we say I connect you. Why you do like that? And I said, no, I need to go back home and tell your sister, Tekla, the person we are working with in our shop where she sells gadgets, that she should start looking for somebody else to start helping her, because this job in international breweries, I've gotten it. So, Justice now say, thank you, you are so thoughtful, you want to go and tell my sister, thank you, to prepare her mind. So no wahala, he left. So he left back to Lagos. Justice continued his job, everything was going well. Until March 8th, the following month, March 8th, the sister, the younger sister of Justice and Tekla, now called and now said, that our sister Tekla, our friend Lami called me to say, I called Tekla. Tekla left my house, right? I called Tekla and she didn't pick. But when she eventually picked up the call, I heard a man's voice. And then she quickly hung up the phone and she started chatting me that everything is okay. I don't think it's okay. Plus, I know a fiancé's voice, and that's not a fiancé's voice. So, told the younger sister in Bayelsa. The younger sister now told this one that's working with the breweries, that is Justice. Justice now called Ediri at home. He said, Ediri, now you dey house, so Alpha, what's going on? You know, they say they call my sister, she's not picking, but she's chatting. So Ediri now said, your sister, she came back home she left the house on Monday. She came back home on Wednesday. She picked her things and then she traveled. I said, okay, no wahala. He started calling the sister again. The sister was not picking. You know, then he immediately called the fiancé of the sister. Say, hello, bros. I was say, yeah. He said, I've been trying to call your fiancé. They said she came back home on Monday. She picked her things and then she came back home on Monday. She left the house on Monday. She came back home on Wednesday. She immediately picked her things after 5 minutes and then she left. The fiancé said, Omo, I've not spoken with her since Monday, so I don't really know. But let me try to call her. They tried calling her again on Thursday. She was not picking. So the brother was now disturbed. He now said, come, hello, Ediri, now you the house. You know what you do? Go to the police station and go and make an entry for a missing person. Because we don't see her and we cannot just keep quiet. I am disturbed. You know, Lami, our friend, is disturbed. My sister in Bayelsa is disturbed. Everybody is disturbed. What is going on? You know? So Ediri said, okay. That Thursday evening, he called back. Ediri, how far? Ediri said he's going to go and do it on Friday. Say, no problem. On Friday, Ediri, how far? Ediri said, one lawyer advised him that because it's not related to the family, he cannot go and make any entry. So Justice then said, Ediri, you are my blood. We stay together. You are my blood. The fact that they don't born us together, you are my blood. Even if you see that something is going wrong, anybody can make an entry. Even a stranger can make an entry for a missing person. Do you understand? So you can do it. But Ediri stopped. Ediri still didn't go to the police station. That was how Justice then said, you know what? Ediri, I'm going to come to Lagos on Saturday. Please, as I'm coming, prepare food because it be like say hunger day here. That was how on Saturday, Justice now came from Ogun State. When he, on his way, he now bought banana. As he got to the house, he met the sister's fiancé, techla fiancé, and his own fiancé. They were interrogating Ediri. Where you talk say she go? The boy stood in their front. Where you talk say this she go? Like, it is unlike her. You know, it is unlike her. So they were asking him. The boy said she left on Monday. She came back on Wednesday and picked her things. She okay. That Monday, how did she leave? She said, no. The older sister of Tekla and the one that seniored everybody, she's a cancer patient. So I think there was complication. So Tekla now took the sister in an Uber to go and meet the mother. Remember, the mother works with the clinic. To go and meet the mother in Ajegule. So after she left, so according to Ediri's story, she took the older sister that is a cancer patient straight to Ajegule. She left. She came back on Wednesday and she picked her things and she left. They say, which kind of problem with this? Anyways, they now say, okay, let's just try, keep on calling. If we don't hear anything, tomorrow we'll go and make an entry in the police station. So that Sunday, the next day, which is on Sunday, they went to the police station. You know, police know they really open on Sunday like that. They're not today active. So they went there, they laid the complaint that, we did not see this person. This is what happened. Last scene, she came on, she left on Monday. On Wednesday, she just came, picked her things and she left. Police said, okay, no problem. What you do is you go tomorrow when the police station is fully like active, you come with a picture, right? You come with a picture, then we can start our investigation. So that was how they left. When they went home, Ediri went to go and sleep. Now, this guy now stood up. That is Justice. He now stood up. He was now going around to ask. So there's this particular shop in that their area. This shop where they sell, you know, this beer parlor, that they sell pomo, that they sell provision. It is owned by one woman, Mama D, and her brother, Obona. So the guy now went there, now said, bros, he said, you don't come. How they be now? What did they happen now? Hey, how about your sister now when get cancer? How she did? He said, say she do okay, but the thing we say, we are looking for Tekla. Obona said, Tekla. He said, I see Tekla on Tuesday now. The guy now said, you see Tekla on Tuesday? He said, yes now, I see Tekla on Tuesday. But remember, Ediri said she left on Monday, came back on Wednesday, picked things and left. He didn't mention Tuesday. So the guy was paused. He said, you saw her on Tuesday, okay, what happened? He said, on Monday, she called me that Ediri was stealing money from her. And Ediri has stolen up to 900,000 naira. So she called me that she cannot arrest Ediri because Ediri is like family to her. But she needs to pressure Ediri to stop it. So instead of going to the police, that him, Mr. Obona, should help her organize soldier. Soldier will come and make Ediri fear. So that Monday, they now brought the soldier. Say, you brought soldier? Say, yes, we took me and my sister, Mama D, we took the soldier to the house to go and meet Ediri and your sister. Say, okay, so you people took soldier there? Say, yes. So immediately they got there, Ediri stood. The soldier stood and said, so you steal money? How you take steal the money? While they were talking, the sister with cancer now started screaming of pain. So before Ediri could say anything, they took the sister, put her in an Uber. They called one man upstairs. There's one of their one of their neighbors that have an Uber car. So they just took him and said, I beg, let's rush her to go and meet my mom. Because when this thing don't stand, my mother will know what to do. So that was how they left Ediri in the house on Monday, and the girl left to Ajegule. Then that Monday, she didn't come back. She came back on Tuesday because that Monday, she branched her friend's house, Lami. Right? She branched her friend's house, Lami, and she stayed. So on Tuesday, she came back. Immediately she came back, she didn't go to the house. She went straight to Mr. Obona and Mama D's shop. When she got there, Mr. Obona, hey, how your sister? How your sister? They were asking Tekla, how is your sister? Tekla now said, man, she does not know, but she really hoped that the sister will be okay. They now said, okay, how about this boy? What are you going to do about the boy? That is Ediri that stole your money. She said, that one, that she does not want to just harass the boy, that she wants to also go to Money Point, collect bank statements, right? Collect bank statements on Wednesday. because it was already late on Tuesday. Now she wants to go and collect bank statement on Wednesday. Then from there, she can now know what to do with the boy. By that time, she don't hold a diddy like this for her and say a diddy thief her money. Then I said, okay. That Tuesday, they now escorted her, they now escorted her to the house. Escorted her to the house, and they locked the gate. She locked the gate behind her. They even know the guy say, bye-bye, you better go rest, oh, stress too much, oh, you have business to do, no really think I'm like that. No worry. That was how she left. On Wednesday morning, which is the next day, they were now calling her on the phone to say, Alpha, how is your sister? Because this girl is like their customer, and she's very nice. She comes to sit down in their shop, they vibe. How is your sister? And also, when are you going to Money Point? They were calling her on the phone. She was not picking her call. Then they chatted her on WhatsApp. How far this Money Point? When are you people going? She said, oh, we have already gone to Money Point. As a matter of fact, we are at Money Point. So that was how the brother said, do you have the chat, Mr. Agbona? Mr. Agbona said, see chats now. This is when she told me that the both of them are in a Money Point. But Idiri did not talk about all this part. So the brother became suspicious. Because this new revelation is not hard enough to find out that soldier people came and Idiri did not tell him all this part. Anyways, he went back home. Now, when he got back home, he didn't see Idiri in the house. He stayed up waiting for Idiri. Idiri came back home around 2 a.m. So he said, Idiri, now so you dey waka in the night. Idiri said, oh, I no fit sleep. That is why I went out. The only reason why I came back is because you just came back from Ogun State and I needed to keep you company. If not, I no go come. Now, when he said that, Justice now said, okay, no wahala. But Justice could not sleep. The next morning, Justice woke up very early and went straight to that police station, Elemoro police station. And then he told them that this is my new discovery. Mr. Ogbonna said this, that he saw my sister on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Idiri did not tell me this part. Mr. Ogbonna also mentioned that they brought Nigerian army to that place. Idiri did not mention all this part. So I don't know. Anyways, they said, no wahala, go back home. So he went back home. He went to go and bring the picture like they told him. He came with Idiri. God so kind, Idiri followed him. When Idiri came to the station, they now arrested Idiri based on the new revelation that Idiri omitted. So the DPO now sat down. They now sat him down and said, what did you say happened again in the house? He said, but I already told you now. She left on Monday. She came back on Wednesday. In like 5 minutes, she picked her things and she left. And the DPO now said, did they bring soldier on Monday? And I started stuttering. Yes, she brought soldier. He said, but why didn't you tell your friend that they brought soldier to the house, that you stole money? And I said he just didn't want to bother his friend. I said, okay. You say you didn't see her on Tuesday? Say yes. But this is a chart that said 2 of you went to Money Point. And I started stuttering. That was how the DPO slapped him. Oh! And the DPO slapped him. His friend Justice was now saying, don't beat him. The DPO now said, let me tell you, it's either they don't buy your sister or they don't kidnap your sister. Justice said, God forbid, that is not possible. That they should not beat him, that he thinks this thing is just a misunderstanding, or they should just keep searching. Anyways, Justice now called his sister, Priska in Bayelsa. Now said, you are the next of kin of Techla's account. Go to the bank and see if she made any recent transfer. Let's know the location she did the transfer from. So that if it is kidnapping, we'll know that, okay, they don't hold her for somewhere. From that location, we'll be able to track. So the sister went to the bank. While she was at the bank, Justice left the police station, left Idiri there while the police continued their investigation. He now called his mom. Now said, Mommy, we never still see Techla. Are you sure she's not there? The mother said no. She only came here, dropped her elder sister off, Linda, which is the adult of the family, dropped the sister and she left. When I never see her, Mona just try, we go, they pray from this side. While they were still taking care of the sister that is a cancer patient. Right? So all these things was going on. Then Mr. Ogbonna again now called and now said they should go on. Now they've told Mr. Ogbonna that they've arrested Idiri. And now said, on that same Tuesday, I saw Idiri and his girlfriend in that house before Techla even came back home. Idiri and his girlfriend was in the house. See his girlfriend, yes. They now look for the girlfriend. They now arrested the girlfriend. When they arrested the girlfriend now said, I don't know anything. No. I didn't see Tekla on that day. However, I know your sister. She's a very nice person. She talks to me nicely and all, but I didn't see her that day. But police still detained her until her father came. When the father came, he wrote undertaking that they are not going to travel. They will just wait while the investigation is going on. The evening of that day, the girl now called back. That is Ediri's girlfriend now called Tekla's brother, Justus. And I said, somebody called me that Ediri used my name as guarantor. He went to go and pay for rent in a house. He used my name as guarantor. I said, which house? He now gave the information. Justus now track that house. He now went there. When he got there, he now met the landlord. He now said, my name is Justus. I am Ediri's brother. He told me that he rented the house. And you have called the guarantor his girlfriend. So the girlfriend said, I should come and look at the place because you said you have not seen Ediri in weeks. So the man now said, yes, so see the house, he has paid, but he has not completed money. So me, I will not open the door. So he now peeped and he saw that they've already brought in some properties, right, inside the house, but he didn't say anything. Now he went back. When he got back home, the sister in Bayelsa now called. Now said, we discovered that there are some irregularities in the account, but a lot of money have been transferred to Ediri's account. Transferred to Ediri's account, okay? And it's from that money Ediri used to pay rent. All these things was not making sense again to the guy. So he now went back to the police station and told them that this boy paid for rent using my sister's money. And look at transfer history. He has been transferring money to my sister. Has been transferring money to Ediri. And why would my sister transfer money to the same person that she brought soldier for? Meaning something fishy is going down. He has rented the house. So they now mobilized police. They went to that house. They busted the door. Then they now saw a bag. When they checked the bag, they now saw Tekla's phone. When they saw Tekla's phone, they now saw that it was Ediri that was chatting all those people, and it was Ediri that was using Tekla's phone to transfer to his own account. So they came back to the police station. When they came back to the police station, they now presented new evidence. Ediri didn't have any other option than to confess. But now, this is Ediri's confession. Oh, this story crazy. God. Ediri now confessed that they were having an argument. He now pushed Tekla. As he pushed Tekla, he left. But when he came back, he didn't know that Tekla was blood. They come over Tekla body. So Tekla bleed. As Tekla bleed, Tekla come by. So out of panic, he now called Uber. He now carry Tekla body, put her inside bag. Come go Third Mainland Bridge with the Uber. Come throw away the body. So he had confessed, say, na him by Tekla. So police say, okay, wow. They now took him to the family house to go and confess. So this is where he now confessed to the family that is how he buy Tekla. So they left. Police now sat down again and now told him that, but wait, it's not possible that only you fit carry that body. Abi the Uber driver help you. He now said, that the Uber driver did not know. He said, no, it's not possible. Where is the Uber? He now said, it's not Uber. That he just went outside, he saw somebody. It was a regular taxi. Then when he took it there, it was now Uber. He now said, this whole thing is not making sense. But you say you threw the body in Third Mainland Bridge. He said, yes. Then investigations now came in and said, it's not even possible. If he threw that body in Third Mainland Bridge, by now the body for don't come up and fishermen go don't see that body. So he didn't throw that body inside Third Mainland Bridge. They still kept him. They were doing investigation. The mother of the girl and the sister, they will call. The mother will say, Alpha, I never see him. They'll say, no, we never see him. They refused to tell the mom that they don't discover, say, Tekla don't buy. However, they never see the body to be sure. And Ediri refused to talk about the body because in they believe, say, chances fit dey he go come out from the case. Because he can say that the police made him to confess under duress. And because of, like that. So when they did further investigation, police did their thing. Eventually, Baba come carry police on this day, see them going into the bush. Brothers and sisters, now Tekla body be this. Who they meet? And now they get body. This boy dismember all the body. Come on head, put for one place, come on body scatter around. In short, the family, when they bring the body, say that the body be that, the family could not believe. The brother had just to start to check her leg because Tekla, we don't get accident before. Just to start to check her leg to see that man to be sure say na his sister, na him friend, where carry from ghetto where carry say make him hair in blood. And he scatter like that. Cut the body. He did it. Anyways, now they were doing more investigation on the case. You know, all these things take time. So on the first, because the mother kept on calling, asking of the girl on the first, they had no any other option. They were hiding it from the mother, but they had no option. On the 1st of July, they now told the mom that we found Tekla, but this is the case. Tekla don't buy. Immediately, the mother was rushed to the hospital. Immediately, she was so unconscious on the hospital bed. And on the 12th, which is the birthday of Justice, the mother gave up. Mother, bye. The mother, bye. Now, Justice now had to call the father, because he was also hiding it from the father. Called the father and said, this is what happened. The father just cried. Okay, so what are we going to do now? They now had to move the older sister, the cancer patient, too. They moved the mother's corpse to the village. They now also moved the one with cancer to the village. They didn't also tell that one. Eventually, they told her. She said, bye. So, the sister cried, the mama cried as a result of this whole thing. Now, this is why I want to go to court tomorrow in Lagos. This thing happened in 2023. Police said they were doing investigation. The family didn't hear anything again. Until this year, 2025 January, the brother, Justice, went to go and do inquiry that how far now, what's going on with this case? When are they charging the boy to the court? Only to find out that the police had charged him to the court. The family members were not present. Nobody knew. Police take this boy to magistrate court. From magistrate court, they took the case to High Court. As I speak to you, this boy, from that January, this boy was making videos in prison. See videos of he did it for prison. He was even sending threats to the family. And as I speak to you now, they are trying to do plea bargain so that they can release Idiri. How? The case is coming up tomorrow in court. The judge court, Justice Shonike Court at TBS in CMS High Court, CMS High Court. So this is where I'll be tomorrow, CMS High Court, TBS. Going there tomorrow. So right now, they are trying to do plea bargain. First things first, cases like this, I don't know how come the family members are not aware. It didn't involve any. A case like this, where person, dismember the person body, where it lead to the dying of his mama, where it lead to the dying of his sister. 3 people don't go because of one person. And this same person, they do plea bargain. Police no inform the family when they charge and go court. The guy they using phone for inside prison. I don't know how he got phone. Somebody, a criminal like that, I don't know how he got the phone when they use inside prison. Until now, but they want to do plea bargain. That means somebody influential is backing this boy. Maybe this boy, if he be harvester, organ harvester for one big man or somebody somewhere. Because how did he get a phone in prison that is even living large and had the audacity to start sending videos to the point where they are doing plea bargain, and police again did not inform the family that they were charging that case to court. They just left them in the dark. If the brother did not go and ask, to the point where he went to DPP, that was when he was able to track that case. He would not have known anything. If possible, said they forfeit discharge the guy, let him go, and the family no go know. So I dey go the court tomorrow. we need to ask the right question. What kind of justice system do we have in Nigeria? That people who commit a crime like this, they still give them phone for prison. And now they try to play bargain for them. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. So I'll be in TBS and High Court CMS tomorrow. We need to know what is going on with the case. And we need real justice.